This podcast is not affiliated with any Grand Lodge, and the ridiculous antics and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own. Should be dismissed immediately.
Hello and welcome to Studio 357 Masonic Podcast. I'm your host, Joe.
Oh, I'm the producer, Heath.
I'm your tan line, Eric.
And I'm Jim Cope,
Jim Cope, second time guest,
second time guest.
except the first time the audio was really jacked up
Yeah, that's what you tell me.
until about the last 20 minutes, then it was okay.
And that was pretty good, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was-
sounded great.
You guys missed a lot of stuff, so we're going to try to catch up on some of that. And my headphones are too loud. There, that's better. More gooder. Everybody else's headphones good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Perfect.
Shout out to our show sponsors. Brother Michael with Homered Handyman Services, the Insurance Center, and the Corporal Dagan Page Foundation. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
So, what have we been up to? Scooter?
I've just been doing training at my new job, and finally will be able to fully do my job here. And then after the next week, I'll be done with all my training and get to release to the wolves. So,
Go ahead, Eric.
All right. Well, besides this week being rough with the dog, I've actually been doing a lot of Masonic work. I'm going to Shiloh next Wednesday for a degree to help out, and I helped Capital. I mean, I'm a member of Capital, but it's plural. I still count it as helping. But so I've been doing a lot of that lately, and just finished Mercer's proficiency examination. So they've hit 95 years in a row. It was 1931, I think, is what we found out was the first time I should say that they actually did it. So it's a long time.
mm-hmm.
But other than that, Waffles is okay now. She's good. She's still alive. Had a little bit of a scare this week.
You want to fill in our fans on Waffles?
Waffles has cancer, and she's had it for about a year now. And that's when they said, they were like, yeah, with this kind of cancer, it's insulinoma. They were like, oh, it might be about a year. So every time she gets even the most remote sick, we're like, oh gosh, is this it? Is this the beginning of the end? But after a handful of throwing up bouts this week, she seems to be doing a lot better, at least today and yesterday, for sure today. So she's good.
All right. I've been up to, I don't know what you want to call it, attempting to potty train the new dog.
Yeah.
We have when we got her, she was 7 pounds. I think
Like
she's a little
6.5.
little boxer lab mix. If you follow me on Facebook, you've seen pictures. We took her to the vet. She had a little parasite thing going on, and in 5 days she gained 1.5 pounds.
Oh, wow.
With an intestinal parasite. Yeah,
Impressive.
but all good. Things are good. Morgan's in the bar getting a drink, blowing his nose. Do it really loud. Blow your nose really loud.
Sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I hope that shows up.
That is definitely going to stick to the tape.
You ever think about just how strange that phrase is, though? Blow your nose.
Yeah.
But very rarely do we go, hey, sniff your nose.
What cardinal virtue does that involve?
Smelling.
Smelling.
And our guest, Brother Jim, what have you been up to?
Work, chasing the child. My wife's been working on potty training me, so that's been good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, very well. Very well.
So various forms of work is what you're saying.
Various forms of work.
Yeah.
So the clinic, working at the Y. We've got a Tiny Tykes going on right now. So doing some flag football. So throwing footballs at small children as hard as I can.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everyone has a superpower, and that one's mine.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a
You
ball.
can dodge, yeah. Yeah.
And you took a rousing vacation.
I did. Yes, we went to Branson, Missouri. My daughter fell in love with Elvis Presley of all people, so we went and saw Dean Z, the world's number one Elvis impersonator, and that was an amazing show. We went to the Titanic Museum.
Really?
If you ever get a chance to go to Branson, I highly recommend going to the Titanic Museum. They have an amazing little section of Masonic memorial because there was 29 Masons who were on the Titanic who perished.
No kidding.
Yeah. So, and I happened to run into a group of gentlemen from Topeka, Kansas, who were there. They were all Masons and their ladies and all their kids, and we had an amazing talk about Masons, and we're everywhere and all the good work we do. So, I liked it.
I had an amazing talk earlier with a guy on Facebook about Masons, telling me that
That seems like tongue in cheek.
Tongue in cheek,
maybe.
right there. Yeah.
how he from his mom's basement, he knows that the Grand Lodge of England oversees all lodges in the world.
Yep.
And we
That's been going
fall-
around.
If so, not well.
Not well.
We have to check with England before we start a new lodge. And there's a federal jurisdiction.
Mhm.
Oh, that would be the Grand Lodge of the United States that we all belong to, right? Get a job.
Or a different job.
Or
different
different job. Move out of your mom's basement.
I mean, that part was an assumption from me, admittedly.
I'll give you about a 99% accuracy. on
At
that
a
one.
minimum, that's where it started.
Those are my my Marine Corps interrogation skills coming out. So, introduce yourself again, and how long have you been a Mason?
Well, my name is Jim Cope. I am a member of Victory Lodge number 310 in Valley, Nebraska. And I just celebrated my 9-year birthday as a Mason yesterday. So
Congratulations.
I am 9 years old. So that is awesome. I am a member of Scottish Rite, Royal Order of Scotland, Order of Eastern Star, Ruth 119 in North Bend, Rainbow Dad, and anything else I can do. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's me in a nutshell.
Perfect.
So-
We'll just go ahead and throw there. You said state Rainbow Dad too, right?
Oh, yes. State
thought
Rainbow
so.
Dad. Yeah. I'm also Mr. Radiant Rays,
Hey.
which you competed
So-
in that the first year,
So
correct?
we got 2 state Rainbow Dads. You got Mr. Radiant Rays. I got best talented.
Best talented. There you
so
go.
you get
Yeah.
It's a rainbow
Yeah.
couch.
Yeah.
We're not worthy. No.
How did you become interested in masonry?
Well, my wife, who works at the high school in Fremont, became very good friends with the business manager, Nan Ricks, who's married to Dennis Ricks, who's a past grandmaster for the state of Nebraska. And she comes home one afternoon and says, "Hey, Nan asked us to be their host couple for a retreat that they're doing. You want to go do it?" And I'm like, "Well, what's it for?" And she goes, "Well, he's going to be like some bigwig for the Masons." And I'm like, "Sure, why not? Well, I don't got anything going on that weekend." So we went to the Arbor Day Lodge, and I met probably some of the coolest guys that I've ever been around. Just talking with them and everything. And throughout the course of the year, following them, being their host couple for different events and activities, I just slowly fell in love with it. The Sunday after when he was done being Grandmaster, I gave him my paperwork, and there's my journey. That's been going ever since. So
I don't think we covered that in the first show.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't remember, I guess. So no,
I was probably drinking. I don't remember any of it.
I was drinking a little bit too. Yeah. He had some pretty good Irish whiskey flowing that night.
So, Jim, do you go by James?
Only for people who don't know me or who hate me.
All right, because I'll save that for Jim Carlton now. I continue to call him James. So tell us about how involved you are with Rainbow Girls, and then I think a lot of us do know that like Rainbow was created by a Mason. The
Correct.
ritual was written by a Mason.
Correct.
And from your experience in Rainbow, have you seen parallels between Rainbow and Masonry?
Oh, yes. So, as I said earlier, I'm State Rainbow Dad this year. For Elkhorn Waterloo, I was pledge dad. And then after a year of that, they're like, "Hey, you're going to be our pledge dad and our Rainbow Dad." So I was like, "Hey, that's awesome. What do I do?" And they're like, "Help kids." And I'm like, "I can do that. I can do all kinds of fun stuff, with parallel between Masonry and Rainbow, there's a lot. I mean, there's floor work. I see things in the floor work. I see things in the wording on like when they're doing their work and everything. And I'm like, oh, hey, I know that. That's from,
Yeah, there's a lot of little
little
parts,
nuances
the little
in there.
like the Mason's ears perk up. You're like, oh, wait a minute.
Like, oh, hey, I know that. My wife also said, she goes, hey, that's an Eastern Star, isn't it? This one little section. I'm like, yes, I do believe that is an Eastern Star as well. So yeah, it's a lot of parallels between Masonry and
I'm
Rainbow.
going to say that I feel like Rainbow Girls, on average, the average Rainbow Girl has better corners than most Masons.
Oh my God, yes.
They're so good at their corners.
Like when you go to
so
South
good.
Sioux and you're watching them, you're like, no, can you teach me how to do that? Because I can't do that,
As the kids say, they have that on lock, man.
They have it on
They
lock.
have it on lock.
6, 7, and on lock. So,
Hey.
I just lost whatever
Yeah,
respect
see,
I
this is what
had.
happens when you have two rainbow dads used to being around kids all the time.
I don't even understand the 6-7 thing.
I don't either, but you just embrace it.
You do. You
Yeah.
just go with it. Go with the flow. As long as they just stop telling me Skibbity Toilet, Ohio,
Yeah,
we're
that's-
good.
What the?
It's like a diss. It's like a put down. It's like, man, your shirt's Skibbity Toilet. Gee, Eric, you're Ohio.
That is actually so. Some of the schools that I teach at got to a point where they're like, kids are not allowed to say 6-7 anymore, unless it's the 67th day of class,
Or they're calling a 6-7 page.
yeah,
or-
something like that. But
Yeah.
it's gotten to the point that like the skibbity thing is like detention worthy because it got so bad.
Good.
Yeah, so I still don't understand it. But I did have a kid one time like, Mr. E, say skibbity, and I was like, no. Leave.
You know what's going to happen now? Since you said Ohio was a put down, kids in Ohio now, because I know we have fans in Ohio, they're going to start saying
Skibbity
Nebraska.
toilet,
Yeah.
Nebraska. That doesn't flow though.
Yeah.
Neither
Doesn't
does
flow,
Ohio.
no.
Neither does Skibbity Toilet.
None of the things they say flows for me, I guess. So, but I'm old.
Anyway,
Anyway,
there we are.
there it went. Our listenership just went.
Or the average age just fluctuated, and all of a
Yeah,
sudden
it
all
could
the
be.
kids are listening. What?
It just flip flop.
Well,
Like,
actually, when you do your tags, you need to put in 6-7 and skibbity.
I hate you. I really genuinely hate you. I love you, but I hate you.
Oh,
So Jim, what's the goal? Like what does Rainbow aim to instill in these girls?
Make girls better speakers, better people in the community, better leaders, just better. Same thing as Masonry does for us. It makes us better.
Yeah.
It's we're not elite or anything like that, but it helps us to just be better. Taking good men and making them better. We're taking good girls, we're making them better. I mean, I see some of these girls and it's like they have better speaking skills than 75% of the adults. They are able to make friends because they can go up to someone and they can talk to them. They can communicate.
Yeah.
And that's, I believe that's the number one goal of Rainbow.
it's a wonderful framework. It's just kind of like Masonry has a great framework for like, if you want to, for one, learn patience of working your way through the chairs, or learn leadership skills of being put in positions and be responsible for things. It's like the girls go
Yes.
through the same thing. It's like
Yes.
the adults as part of like the advisory board really help with like, okay, we're going to give you the ideas, but you got to put them to
They run
action.
with it.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
And watching them run with those ideas, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And their teamwork and the leadership and how the leadership comes together and then involves everybody. It's not just one person telling everyone what to do. It's that idea and how it spreads.
Yeah.
And I think that's amazing.
Yeah. I like to see young people succeed and be
Yes.
better at things than most adults.
Yes.
Yeah, Rainbow's a
Yeah.
really good spot for that for girls. I mean, I'm not as familiar with Job's. I would imagine Job's has a very similar kind of like structure in terms of like how to get them involved with things. But like, it is there. You don't have to say anybody in particular, but have you seen like at Vince and Diana, I watched B. The first time I went there was 6 years ago in 2020. Like I was master and watched B at that time. She was pretty young, 15, I think, something like that, 15 or 16. And then now it was like, all of a sudden I would be like, do we need to do it? She's like, no, B already took care of everything. And I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like not to say that like I thought, oh, you can't handle this, but it was just like to see that growth is amazing. So, like, I mean, how long have you been a part of Rainbow? Right
Going
now?
on 3 years. And with that, watching the girls, they go into the room, they have it set up.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do anything. It's like, whoa, you're already set up and ready to go. This is awesome. Oh, it's already torn down, ready to go. Oh, you already got your craft project going.
Yeah.
Oh, you've already got 3 ideas for 3 different community service ideas.
Uh-huh.
It's like you've already got your dream board set up. Like, okay, so what do I do? Oh, you need that pot on the top shelf? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you literally become the dad. It's
He
like,
is.
this thing doesn't work.
Yeah.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I fix things. I pick up heavy objects. I'm there for support, and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seeing these girls grow is amazing.
Hell yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Talking about raise hell, praise Dale.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, I'll show you when we're done here out in the shop. We have a golf cart that we painted like Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
All
like,
right.
like the man or his car?
The car.
Okay, good.
Sorry, I'm
So
grabbing.
you sit in his mustache?
It's just basically like beige.
with
There's a
mustache
chin.
and sunglasses
Yes.
and a GM Goodwrench hat.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I'm grabbing my boob a lot because
Are you having a heart attack?
no, we were doing some work earlier today, and Morgan was cutting a board, and he was up on a ladder, and the board gave way, and Morgan tried to catch his balance and failed to do so. So down the ladder, and I just bear hugged him and stopped him. Like I caught him, and he's a large man, but he had a speed square in his back pocket, and I felt the wrath of that square upon my naked left breast.
And you said, hold, what means this Morgan so easily getting away? That's a Masonic joke.
Zing!
Got him.
Got him.
Jeff Goldblum, get out of here. For anybody that gets that reference, it's a fly.
The
I got it.
fly.
Got it. These guys don't even know that was a movie. It's not really a good movie.
It's a gross movie.
It's a good gross movie.
It's a good
Yeah.
gross movie. For
Something
sure.
about a giant fly puking acid that just, I was sold.
Now they're going to watch it.
Highly recommend it.
Yep.
It's not even a B tier movie. I mean, it's C tier.
I gave it a good review on Yelp.
It's what you would call a cult classic.
Mm-hmm.
I
Kind
mean,
of
it's
like Pulp Fiction. It was like Pulp Fiction of the 80s, 70s. 80s?
80s.
80s.
makes me wonder, not to like get too far off track, but like we have our cult classics, like movies that took a while, and then all of a sudden now we're all like, no, this is a great movie.
Yeah.
Like it's either great because it was like a gem, or it's great because it was so bad. So it makes me wonder, like, will that even exist in
Right.
20 years? Like the movies we're seeing now, like will we
Right.
later be like, oh yeah, Masters Universe, it was great. Like, which actually, by the way, was hilarious. The remake.
Yeah.
It's way more comedy than I thought there would
So,
be.
Oh, nice.
1, 2 for being good. Robin Hood Men in Tights and Airplane. Any of the airplanes. For being bad, Porky's.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is. but okay.
Supremely bad.
Yes, supremely.
It's like, it's not even, hey, yeah.
Speaking of Supremely, I think some of the girls are at Supreme right now.
They
aren't
are at Supreme right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
shout out.
Yeah. So
Shout out Rainbow Supreme.
Sounds like they're having a good trip so far.
None of them will be allowed to watch this because we're
Sorry, Abby.
rated under adult content.
Well, Abby's 18, 19, somewhere.
Okay.
She can.
As long as she can sign into YouTube, she can watch it.
There you go.
Or with parents' permission. Otherwise, we are not responsible. The opinions of the
true
hosts
story.
and guests are their own and should be dismissed immediately. Not necessarily the opinions of any Grand Lodge or appended body.
Bingo. Who's
Bingo.
next?
This guy.
Why is mentoring young people so important today?
Mentoring young people is so important today because when I see things at Rainbow, I also see a lot of correlation with the kids I see at the YMCA when I'm working with them. They don't have a dad or a male figure because of divorce. Over the years, I've seen these families. It's a mom bringing the kid in, and they don't have that male role model.
Mm-hmm.
These kids need that male role model. They need role models of every age. They need to hear our stories, and they need to hear what we've done. I mean, over the years working at the clinic, I've had several college kids. Well, what's that on your ring? What is that? And I said, well, I'm a Mason. And they're like, well, what is that? And I talked to them. Here last year, I got a letter sent to me at the clinic from a young man who was from Georgia, played football at Midlands State University or whatever they call that in Fremont. And we saw him for a while, and I talked to him about it. And he went home and he became a Mason.
Outstanding.
And he said it's because of me. He didn't, and it's, again, that's another one of those situations. He didn't have a dad. He never knew his dad. He never knew his grandpa. He never knew any of his uncles and everything like that. So he never knew any of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until after he talked to me about it, and then he asked his mom about it, that he found out that, yes, these males have been Masons. And she goes, you never showed any interest in it. So why would I ever want to bring it up to you?
Mm-hmm.
And it's those little things like that. I mean, you don't have to go out and be like, okay, I'm going to go to a football or anything like that. I'm going to go be a baseball, dad or anything like that. But just talking to kids, I feel talking to kids, mentoring them just as much.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had kids at band camp,
Mm-hmm.
Think about all those kids, you just talking to them, and it's like, hey, I know you. And now you're a Mason. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we, I have a personal story with that. Is these two are Boy Scouts at the same time, not in the same troop. But we had several boys. Mom would always drop them off, or one of the scout leaders would pick them up or something. But they would, it'd be like mom dropping them off, mom picking them up. You never see dad. You never hear of dad. And one guy in particular. You'll know who I'm talking about. I won't say his name. But come to find out, like probably 5 years ago, we saw him at a mutual friend's funeral, and he's like, "Oh yeah, hey, I'm a Master Mason in Springfield Lodge." And, in our troop, we had myself and Byron Simmons and Dave Workman. Who else is a Mason in our troop? Scott McCoy. I don't remember. We had several Masons that were scout leaders. Oh, Doug Rothgibb.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it was just like through osmosis. Like he kind of emulated that and sought that out.
And even if they don't become a Mason, just that being a better person.
Yeah, and what that amounted to was just literally you spend time and get to know these kids and give them a male to talk to. Because they've got problems. If they don't have a father figure, there's nobody to talk to about it.
Exactly. Yep.
So we had, speaking of getting people, so Jacob Jensen.
Yeah.
From band camp.
From band camp.
I actually got to do his middle chamber.
Yep.
So that was kind of neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
I was there that day. So we were on
that's
there
right.
at Scotch Rat.
That's right.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So when it came to band camp, so being a medic for the kids and all the hard things that they go through. Sorry, trigger statement. But I know you weren't able to get there this year because of work and whatnot. But how did you approach that? Also, because your job is to take care of the kids. But was there a way that you could approach that too, of still trying to instill a little bit of leadership, a little bit of mentoring with those kids?
Of course, hey, I've got this cramp in my leg and I can't get it out. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this. Well, so-and-so's got it. Can I do that with them? You sure can.
Yeah.
Show them these stretches. Show them how to do this. Be a leader. Hey, your trumpets are fading because they're not drinking enough water. Be that guy to step up and say, hey, drink more water. Take care of yourselves. Eat food. Go to bed. Get some sleep.
Oh, I think all the band camp staff knows about that. Go to bed.
Go to bed.
What?
But Jim, the water's running down the wall from the room above me, and that's Eric's problem. So here's some water wings. You're fine.
Oh, I had I had a lot of problems in the few years that I did band camp. All right, let's. What would you say to Masons who have never been involved with youth organizations?
Get out there and help. Do it. You have a story. Tell the kids your story. You have a skill. Show the kids your skill. You don't have to be a young guy. I mean, a lot of the guys that mentored me when I was a kid growing up were the old guys. The old farmers and ranchers from my area.
Yeah.
I listen to them. they're going to listen to you. If you talk to them in a way where you're not talking through them or over them or around them, just talk to them.
Yeah.
It's going to help them. So my advice is if you're not helping youth, get out there and help. Do it. So.
I mean, it's not that difficult too, because like
No.
a lot of times, you know, we've all talked with young kids before, and then sometimes they're listening to you, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
But one thing that they're always doing is paying attention to
They're
what you're
watching
doing.
you.
So you don't even maybe necessarily have to impart wisdom or anything like that, but you do have to be mindful of your behavior and your actions.
They're watching you. They're watching how you carry yourself. They're watching how you carry yourself around other people
and how you treat other
and
people.
how you treat
Yes.
other people.
Yes.
That right there. Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You really want to find out about somebody, take them to a restaurant. See how they
Yes.
talk to the server.
Yeah, how do they talk to the servers or the wait staff? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Right on.
Was that whole thing about how we treat people when there's nothing to gain from them?
Yeah. It's like
Yes.
you will really know.
Yep.
And I had a conversation with a young friend recently about, you know, you really know how somebody is when if you were able to see, if you could record them when nobody's around.
When no one's around.
When no one's
Yep.
around. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, Jim, if someone shadowed you for a day, what is going to be their biggest surprise?
They are going to find that I am the tallest, most handsome person to ever work in physical therapy.
Couldn't agree more.
Known to man.
Couldn't agree more.
That I am loved, revered, and respected. I can't even say that with a straight face. Oh my gosh.
I was like, dang, he's going.
You know, there's when I'm in the clinic, you're going to see happy Jim that's trying to help you, but you're also going to see serious Jim that needs to get work done.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they're like, wow, I really didn't know that you could get that serious when you're doing something. And I'm like, if it's a job that needs to be done, we're going to get it done.
Yeah.
And then after that, yes, we're going to laugh, we're going to joke. But there comes a time where in where I work, yes, I want you to feel comfortable with me, but you also have to understand that I'm here to help you. And sometimes that means
you said hurt you wrong.
oh, we're going to hurt you so good. You know, it's that. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, they see me and they're like, oh, this is Jim all the time. No, I got a serious streak. So
I haven't seen it.
not yet. No, you haven't known me that well yet. So
I don't want to get physical torture from you though.
why not?
He did my shins at the band camp last year. That was the worst thing ever. It was like the most uncomfortable thing. Like, because that shin splint's pretty bad.
Uh-huh.
And he's just basically pressing with all of his might into my, it was disgusting. I absolutely hated it.
It was only 63%. But I did hold him like a baby and rock him afterwards.
He was kind. He was
Yes.
very kind about it.
You swaddle him a little
I
bit.
did
pretty
just
good.
a little bit.
It was good.
You know, patted his
Although
head.
63% of all of that might is a good number.
Yeah, it's still mighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you not feel better
It
after a
felt
little?
better after.
You felt better.
It did
Thank
actually.
you.
I was like,
Thank you.
oh, okay.
He's like, but did you die?
I think the worst part
Did
of
you die? But did you die? Yeah.
the worst part was when you explained to me what it was and then took care of that. I kind of was like, oh, this is gross. What are you?
Well, you know, it's like when you have a candidate at the altar, you have to tell them what you're going to do before you do it.
Yeah,
right?
I understand. I
So-
understand. It's just I didn't understand that's what shin splints were, and I was like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, now I got to know.
Yeah, you might as well tell them.
So shin splints is where you have a pain in your shin. It's where the muscle is starting to separate from the bone a little bit. So there's air bubbles or fluid bubbles in there. So you have to pop them. You have to get them out of there. So after you do the massage and you do the ice treatment and everything, then you stretch them. There's a series of just 4 simple little movements that you'd have thought that I was ripping this guy's legs off. I mean, he was screaming so loud that the tubas were scared. The drum line's looking over like, you know, but no, that's what it is. You get rid of that fluid in between the muscle and the bone, and you get some ice on there and you massage it out. And yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was just my language more than yelling.
yeah,
I
that's
got
true.
admonished for that a few times.
You do have some bird language. By that, I mean foul. Zing! Oh,
That was good.
I'm
That
on
was good.
fire tonight.
You did
are.
it. You nailed it.
Was it my turn?
Yeah, it's your
Oh.
turn.
Again?
This is how it goes.
I knew it. Oh, what is the traveling trowel and how did the idea originate?
The traveling trowel. So a few years ago, I took over the education in Victory Lodge, and I decided, and for those of you out there who have done your Masonic education, where it's someone who reads out of a book to you, or doesn't really teach you anything, I decided I did not want to do that, because I learn better when someone is explaining it in a way where they're bringing in other things. So I created the traveling trowel in hopes that I could get other lodges to come in and do game show type situations for learning. We do like a Jeopardy game. We do, one of the things I did was Masonic tattoos. I did one with Masonic emblems and pop culture, video games, movies, things like that. My next Masonic education is going to be where I'm going to incorporate those 29 Masons who died on the Titanic. Things like that, things that are out there that no one really knows about, but man, I'm going to bring that into the lodge. This year I actually was able to bring in some other Masons from other lodges, and we fed them a walking taco, and we had that game show. And they're like, man, you did this so much fun. I didn't realize this and this, I didn't know this about John Wayne. I didn't know that about, 007 Roger Moore. I didn't know that about, Colonel Sanders really wasn't a colonel. He just gave himself the moniker.
Yeah, you just made that up.
Did you know that Colonel Sanders and Dave Thomas worked together?
No.
A lot of people don't know that either. So, and those burgers are not square because it holds the cheese better. The burgers are square because Dave Thomas was a Mason. And that was his way to...
Is that for real?
That is for real.
Dang.
That's for real.
Got them Masonic burgers.
Got Masonic burgers.
No wonder I like Wendy's. You don't like Wendy's. You're unmasonic.
Wow. I just don't like cheap burgers.
But he likes Freddy's.
Freddy's is pretty good.
Well,
Freddy's
that's a question.
a Mason.
I wonder if Freddy was a Mason. I've never looked into that.
Well,
Hey, why don't you Google that real quick while we're...
Quick shout out to Hyde's Slides on 169th and Q in Omaha. Bomb ass burgers.
Oh, nice.
We're talking top notch.
All right. Hyde Slides, you said?
Yeah.
They were on America's Best Restaurants.
It's the best
Super good.
burgers I've ever had.
Okay.
They're all like Omaha themed. Like there's the Lancer, the Rosenblatt,
Ranch Bowl.
the Ranch Bowl, which is
Nice.
my personal favorite.
All right.
Lancer's my favorite.
Has ranch powder infused in the burger.
Man, you had me at burgers. So
So while Eric is doing that, let's do a quick lightning round.
all right.
All right. First word that comes to mind. Favorite Masonic virtue.
Brotherhood.
Favorite leadership book.
Now, is this going to be a Masonic leadership book or just any leadership book I've
anything.
ever read? Lee Iacocca's book. I don't know if you've ever read
that's a
that
good
one.
I haven't read it. I don't
yes.
read.
Yeah.
I can read. I just don't.
Don't. It's even on like a audio book as well. But he makes some very good points about leadership and things like that.
Yeah.
Things that we need to worry about in the future. So
I was given a leadership book one time and said, "Who moved my cheese?"
oh, that's a good one too.
Yep. Didn't read that one either. Okay. Most meaningful degree or ceremony without revealing any private details.
Entered apprentice. That's my favorite degree.
Okay.
I mean, because that's your stepping stone.
Right.
Just like anything, you've got to have that base before you can move on.
So on that, the thunder's gonna roll on this lightning round here. I think the entered apprentice is the most impactful degree.
Yes.
Right. That's your introduction to masonry.
Yes.
Mhm.
I mean, the master mason degree is beautiful,
Mhm.
right?
It is. It's
There's
very.
a lot of it's most meaningful, but the entered apprentice is most impactful. I
Yes.
think.
Yes.
Really popping my peas. Okay. One word that describes Rainbow Girls.
Love.
One word that describes masonry.
Oh God. Friendship. Everlasting friendship.
That's 2 words.
That's 2 words.
Hyphenated.
Thank you.
I suppose you could hyphenate that.
He's more educated than me, so
Best advice you've ever received.
don't go into anything half-assed. If you're going to do it, you do it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the term
100%.
is full ass.
I heard that from my dad, and it's things that I have carried over my entire life. Because if you do something half-assed, someone's going to get hurt.
Yep.
something's not going to be done right. You're going to have to redo it. So you just made more work for yourself.
Yep.
And who wants to backtrack all the time?
That's what Heath has heard me tell this to people that have worked for me for a long time. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
It's worth doing right. Exactly. Yep. And even if it's not worth doing, you do it to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Favorite quote.
Favorite quote?
Could be a movie quote.
It's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. Lonesome Dove.
2A.
So
Second Amendment.
Yeah. So
I like it. Actually, you could say the same thing about a fire extinguisher.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
My wife used to say, why you got to carry a gun all the time? Well, why do we have a fire extinguisher?
Why do I have a fire extinguisher? Why do I have a smoke detector? Why do I have headlights on my car? Why do I have a horn on my car? Things like that. So,
yeah. All right. What legacy do you hope to leave?
I just hope that the kids who I'm working with now remember me as someone who was there for them, someone who listened, understood, tried his best. Man, I was, I may not have been the best rainbow dad, but I hope that they remember that I was there for them no matter what.
Yeah.
So for me, that's it, So
that hits. But I was the same way with Boy Scouts. Like you just, it's not like you go out and you're in search of a way to make a difference. You just hope that you ended up making
a difference that way. Yeah, exactly. So.
Demonstrate that love never ends through the commitment to support past and present service members, the communities that surround them, and the loved ones of those whom we will never forget. Visit deganpage.org for more information. At Homeward Handyman Services, we pride ourselves on being honest and giving every job the attention it deserves. Owned and operated by a master mason with 2 decades of expertise in home repair. We are bonded and insured, and we carry the highest standards when it comes to taking care of your home. Whether you need a faucet changed or a light remodel, we can take care of your home improvement needs. Call Michael at 402-915-0824 today for a free estimate.
When it comes to something as important as insurance, it's imperative that you work with an agency who has an in-depth knowledge of multiple insurance products, companies, and guidelines, not just one. We are completely independent agents, and we work for your best interests. We are Mason-friendly. We have locations in Fremont and Elkhorn. We provide policies for virtually all of your personal and commercial needs, including health and dental. Visit our website at www.theinsurancecenterinc.com. We're available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. All right. You guys can fight over the last two. I just did like 7.
All right. If someone is listening today and considering becoming a Mason, volunteering with Rainbow Girls, or simply mentoring the next generation, what would you like them to know?
That working with Rainbow or any of the Masonic youth organizations is so worth the time. It's so rewarding. I learn just as much as the girls learn, if not more, when we're them. I learn just as much as the DeMolay boys or the Squires, as they are. And if you're going to become a Mason, keep an open mind, keep your ears open, keep your heart open. Listen to what's being said to you. It's like, you don't have to memorize everything right then and there. You've got time. Learn it, read it, understand it before you start to regurgitate it. So
what is the first rule of Masonry? Wrong answer only.
Oh man, first rule of Masonry, you have to take your shoes off before you can enter a lodge room. So
you know what it really is, though?
The first rule of Masonry?
Yeah, it's Google it.
Google it, yeah.
Yeah. For those of you that didn't catch that, because Eric kind of spun over that fast, it's wrong answer only.
Yep.
So what's yours? Wrong answer only.
I do like the Google It one, but
Yeah, that is good.
That's going to be my new answer from here on out. Stealing that.
Mine is actually what I tell most candidates is bring your Velcro gloves.
Yeah.
And they're like, why? And I said, because you can hold on to the sheep easier.
Where are the goats at?
I don't know. I think that one is pretty funny. I like that one too. So I don't know.
All right.
A mix of them.
So we're gonna mix it up a little bit this time. And our guest has brought the artifact of the week.
2 of them to be exact.
So I'm gonna turn it over to you. And so
Okay.
if you want, while you're talking, Heath or Eric can hold them up by the camera so people can see them. Or we can take pictures. We can take pictures and put them on our socials
So-
also.
We'll do both.
So what I have here is I have 2 rings that were given to me by a Mason. He was a patient at the clinic that I worked at. I sat down and I was doing some exercises with him, and I just said, "Hey, that is a gorgeous Scottish Rite ring that you're wearing." And he looks up at me and goes, "Oh, are you searching for light too?" And at that point, I'm like, "I don't know what you just said to me." And he kind of looks at me and goes, "Well, how'd you know what this was?" And I said, "Well, gentleman who's bringing me into Masonry has one." "Oh," I said, "and in fact, tonight I'm getting my entered apprentice degree." And I'm like, "Did I say that right?" And he goes, "Oh, son," he goes, "the trip that you're going to have is awesome and amazing." And every time he came in, he would ask me, "Oh, now where are you at now?" "Okay, so we're done with entered apprentice. We're done with fellowcraft. I'm done with my master mason." They said when I was done, I was going to be junior deacon. Is that the guy by the door? Yes, he says that's the one by the door. And he just loved the fact that my story with Masonry, how a past Grand Master took me under his wing and was showing me these things. On his last day in, he brought these 2 rings in, and he says, "I want you to have these." And I said, "I can't take these. I can't do it. You need to give these to your family." And he goes, "I've got 2 sons, and neither one of them showed any interest in masonry." He goes, "I want my things to go to people who will love them, who will show them, who will, exemplify the light of masonry." And he goes, "These are yours."
Huh. What size are they? Like 47?
What's 40? No, they're 14s. So
Dang. It's huge.
I know.
Look, I don't have a finger that'll fit on.
They'll fit your thumb, won't it?
No.
No, all right.
No.
So, and that was the other thing. He goes, "Well, can you even wear this?" And I slid it on. And I'm like, "I can't take it off now." I'm like struggling. I'm like, "Well, I guess this one's mine."
Dude, I could hula hoop with that thing.
It's right on. It works on my knuckle. That's about
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
So that's my Masonic artifact. I don't know if that's, what
No,
you would normally show.
I dig it. We usually just grab a random thing off the museum shelf here.
So, and I thank you for letting me talk about that because, for 9 years, I've worn one of these 2 rings. I wear a Masonic ring pretty much daily. The only time I'm not wearing a Masonic ring is if I'm sleeping or in a pool or playing sports, things like that. Or I am wearing something Masonic. And then after I got my Masonic tattoos, I'm always wearing something Masonic.
Yeah.
But where I work, I can't wear shorts. So, and
I only wear a ring when we're like doing a degree or we go to annual communication or something. Because being a mechanic, you don't want solid rings
that whole
on.
ripping your finger off thing is not good.
Tearing all the flesh and leaving the bone behind doesn't sound like fun.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen those things in the hospital and things, and it's not pretty to look at.
So here's an interesting question: points in or points out?
Points out, and that's one thing that I'm doing for Victory Lodge. Oh, look at this guy right here. So Victory Lodge, I do a Mason of the Month. I put that out on Facebook because I want all my other Masonic friends and family to see, well, who do I go to lodge with, and why do I go to lodge with these brothers? And that's the very last question. Masonic ring, points in, points out, and why? And so far, it's been mixed. With the points out because I want people to see it and I want them to ask questions about it. Points in because it's for me. It shows me. It reminds me of who I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
But for me, I like the points out because where I work, it's casual. It's a talking point.
Right.
I've had a lot of people ask, Oh, I see you're a member of the Illuminati. Well, son, let's have a talk about that.
Matter of fact,
And yes, Eric, I have had several high school kids.
I believe it.
You're an Illuminati. Where did you get this from?
I was at a bar one time and I used to have this blue t-shirt with a white square and compass on it. And some guy goes, he goes, you're just going to wear that out in public? I was like, where? I was like, what?
What? Yeah.
He's like, you're square. He's like, how could you? I was like, are you a Mason? He goes, no. I was like, then, man, come on. Let's not. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, by the way, our building is just 2 blocks that way is a giant neon in the front. So
Yeah.
with a square and compass.
That's the
literally square and compass.
Oh, you're a member of that secret society and you hide things. We meet in that building.
Pretty
Let's
sure
have the
dogs
giant
hide
sign.
things too. They're not in a secret society.
Well,
so.
that's
Yeah.
only because the federal jurisdiction of the Grand Lodge of the United States allows us to,
Ah, yes, that's right.
through by
Yes.
way of the Grand Lodge of England, that allows the U.S. Grand Lodge.
You'll wait till he hears about the Grand Lodge of Earth.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
He doesn't even know.
What about what solar system are we in? Milky Way?
Well, it's the solar system.
The solar system.
The solar system.
We're in the Milky
There's-
Way galaxy.
Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
The Grand
Yeah,
Lodge
yeah.
of the Universe.
Grand Lodge of the Universe. That's really large.
How do
Yeah.
you? What level do you have?
First of all, you have
level
like galaxy and
147.
then local
Yep.
group and then the super cluster.
Mm.
So, it's like the Grand
Nerd.
Lodge of Earth is it's nothing.
And then there's the
they're not
ancient
calling it.
order of the Big Bangs.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the ancient order of the Big Bangs or the ancient order of the Boingo.
Yeah.
Boing boing. But basically like the fact that like they
That sounds dirty.
it's a I can't remember the guy's name, but it was some scientist had a theory that like it collapses or it comes back, collapses, comes back, like the way the universe works. That's what like the Big Bang was actually the failure of the previous universe.
Just like it keeps pulsing.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's like a heartbeat type of thing, but science isn't fully there yet. But that also had a Grand Lodge.
How about the Grand Lodge of? I think we used to be on Mars, and as our star is slowly burning out, we had to move to Earth.
Well, the science doesn't make sense on that one, but I definitely think that there was well, we know there was a lot of water on Mars back in the day,
Yeah.
and there was definitely a Grand Lodge of Mars.
Yep.
Oh, definitely.
For sure.
I'm just trying to become a stone cutter so I can be in the same league as Homer
Homer
Simpson.
Simpson.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I start really small. I work my way up.
Hey,
so,
yeah.
yeah.
Since we're way off the rails, has anybody started watching the new King of the Hill?
No.
No.
It's pretty good.
Bobby's grown up,
Bobby?
Bye-bye.
and Hank still says, "Damn it, Bobby!
Damn it,
Oh."
Bobby. It was the same voice that did the old guy in Beavis and Butthead too, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think
Had to
Hank
be.
Hill
'Cause I
was in
just
Beavis and
remember
Butthead.
Yeah.
You the
Hank
two
Hill was
boys
it.
have been packing off in my tool shed?
Yep.
That was where Hank Hill originated.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought so.
And The Simpsons originated on the Tracy Ullman show.
Tracy Ullman show. Yep.
And I don't even want to talk about where SpongeBob originated, what that was supposed to be.
Probably in consequence of a quarrel.
That's a nightmare.
Probably
right
in
there.
consequence of a quarrel.
I had to throw it in at some point. I just had to do it. I'm sorry.
Shots fired. Personal joke. Any shout outs, Eric?
Honestly, yes. To the VEG ladies, it's a veterinary emergency group. It's off 132nd and Maple. We've had to go there twice this month. Once for Waffles' UTI, and then to get blood work drawn again. But it is so it's like the VCA, but it's different. But it's all open. So it's like you walk in and there's the beds, there's everything. There's they have some private rooms or whatnot, but it's like really like comforting. They're really amazing human beings. Anytime that you're taking your dog to some emergency thing, you don't want to be there. It's horrible. But it is like if you had to be anywhere, that's the place to be. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the VCA. They do wonderful things, but it was like that is like I don't know what it is. They call the girls that are like affectionately referred to as veggies because VEG.
VEG. Gotcha.
Yeah. But they've been doing an amazing job and they've been taking care of Waffles this month. So shout out to the veggies.
Keep doing the good work.
No doubt. I couldn't do that.
No.
What about you, Jim?
I would like to say thank you to my wife for letting me come on the show again. She
Shout out to
enjoyed the first one, so she's hoping that this one turns out good this time. Shout out to my daughter, who's soon to be a Rainbow Girl.
Shout out, Lily.
So, yep, shout out to Lily. And then shout out to to Dan and Dennis Ricks. I wouldn't be here without them.
Yeah.
Dennis has been probably the best mentor, friend, brother, a guy could ever have starting out in this. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know guys like you. I wouldn't know guys like Eric. I would never have gotten that opportunity to do the time that I did with Grand Lodge and things like that, and the work that I do. There's so many people I'd like to thank, John Herbolsheimer, John Ferguson,
all right.
I mean, those two guys, John Ferguson gave me that shot, for Grand Lodge. And if it wasn't for guys like Eric and John, how many times a week did I call you with questions?
Dude, I loved it because I did the same thing to Herbolsheimer when I first year.
I'm like, okay, all right, send a message to both of them and be like, guys, I don't know what to do. And they'd answer back. They're like, just calm down and relax. It's fine.
Like I still tell the story about how like the first retreat I had my first year in 2021, I was like freaking out talking to John because we had the dinner that first night, and I was like, what do I wear? And he was like, well, so he like sent, which the thing is like John and I do not dress the same. And so he was like, I'm wearing this. And I'm thinking that like, oh my God, I don't know if I have clothes like that. It turns out it's like, you just wear whatever you want. It's a casual dinner.
Yeah, and that's
a real thing when you begin like your first year, you're like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Eric, he gave me three points. He's like, just relax, put your pants on one leg at a time. And I think your third one was, anytime you have a question, it's not a dumb question. I am here for you. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, put my pants on one leg at a time, but which leg do I put them on?
Well, I always do left because I'm left-footed. By the way, I think that's a thing.
And that's the thing. I just want to shout out just to Masonry in general that, I have met so many amazing brothers. I've met so many amazing men that I hope that one day I can be half of what they are.
When is Lily getting initiated? Is there a date yet or no?
October.
In October?
Yeah, but I'm not sure exactly when.
Let me know.
Yeah.
I want to try to make it.
Yeah. I will get you that. So, shout out Victory Lodge here August 8th, Saturday, August 8th. The Valley Days. We're going to be doing a hamburger and hot dog barbecue. Come out, have some brotherhood, some fellowship. Bring some people in. That's our big fundraiser of the year, the money that we make for scholarships, band scholarships, technical scholarship, and an academic scholarship that we give to local kids. So that's August 8th, starting at 11:30 in the park there in Valley, and we serve till we run out of food. So, and there you go. That's me.
Nice.
All right. What's your shout out? Do yours first. I don't want to steal yours.
I don't have one.
Okay. I'm going to shout out to the people that we got the dog from because she's a great dog, even though she's a little piranha. But
she has, I call her Lily Gator because she's got the little snap jaw with those razor puppy teeth.
Puppy teeth.
Yeah. My shout out is to Morgan because we had a fairly good construction project this morning. Had the bathrooms inspected last week and had to change a couple things. And one of them was really not that easy to change. But we figured it out. We got it done. And he was a big help. And he sweat so much I had to give him my clothes. Because his clothes was wet.
Yeah, it's gross out.
Yeah, it's relatively gross.
Yeah, I mean, on the way in, it was I think it was like 5:30 when I left my house, and heat index was 109.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Super great.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
You East River, Nebraska people are so weird with your humidity and stuff. I'm never going to get used to that.
It's horrible.
Never. Man. It's like I walk out of the house.
You're from like the desert side of Nebraska, right?
I'm from Western South Dakota originally.
That
So
corn sweat.
I grew up in the hills. So
yeah, this river air down
this
here.
river air down here. You guys, man.
And the corn sweat.
And the
There's
corn
that.
sweat, yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like you look out in the cornfield in our backyard and I'm like, what's that haze? My wife's like, the corn's sweating.
Yep.
It's what?
The corn hates you.
Yep, it's humidity. People don't realize that's where a lot of humidity in Nebraska comes from.
Yeah.
We have some bodies of water, but that corn.
No, it's the corn. No. And I love corn. I love eating corn. I love drinking corn and my whiskey,
Yeah.
But to see that corn's jazzercising so much that it's sweating and it causes me to sweat. I'm
Well,
fat, people.
It helps build lean mass.
That's fact. That's fact. So
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, thanks you for joining us. If you stuck around this long, secondary shout out to Jim, our co-host, who is currently hosting the Lodge #1 picnic at his house. So I guess he gets off with a hall pass for this episode. Just this time. No, we miss you, Jim. Hope you're having fun over there, grilling out and swimming and drinking and having all kinds of fun while we're sitting here entertaining our tens of fans.
That's right.
At least 11 of them, I think we have now.
Hey, there you go.
If you are listening and you would like to be a guest, go to our website, www.studio357masonicpodcast.com. There are tabs to under the contact tab. You can give us feedback or you can sign up to be a guest. There's some artifacts on there. There's places you can listen to our show, which you're already listening to, so we don't really need those.
Yeah, we have some other good Masonic podcasts on there.
Yeah. Other ones that we listen to. I listen to. Something like that.
Yeah.
And we're hitting the big leagues. We got monetized by one of our platforms.
Hey.
We got a $2 deposit.
Dang.
Yeah. We're pissing into tall weeds
Can't
now.
even get a Snickers yet.
Oh, yeah, we can't, can we?
Mm-mm.
2 months. 2 months we can't.
Yep, there we go. There
One
we go.
Snickers and we got to split it.
Then you can frame it instead of like the first dollar. You frame the first Snickers I was able to buy. There you
We
go.
could do a Twinkie because they last forever.
Ugh.
They never
Yeah.
mold. Oh. Seriously, when I was growing up, my
Oh, no, I get
dad
it.
left a Twinkie on the counter for 6 years. It never molded. Never got hard.
I mean, can we talk about like why it was left on the counter for 6 years?
yeah,
As an experiment.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you guys just decided we're just not going to touch this.
No, at first it was like, oh, we really should throw that away. And it was like, let's see how long it takes. And we gave up.
Yeah, my Arab father would have been like, that thing wouldn't have lasted 6 seconds.
Yeah. I was gonna
It's
say
like,
that,
it's
man.
been, you're not, it's going to trash.
Yeah.
You set it down and you didn't eat it, it's gone.
Yep. That's right.
All right.
Cool
well,
beans.
We're going to go off the rails, off camera. Still off the rails.
Nice.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, travel well, brothers.